Some mornings you look in the mirror and feel a quiet ache. Not from pain exactly, but from the weight of time. Names slip your mind. You enter a room and forget why. The sharpness you once trusted seems a little dulled, and it's not. Just frustrating. It's frightening. Because for so long your mind has been your anchor. The way you remembered birthdays, solved problems, soothed others with the right words. The way you navigated life with sharp wit and calm intelligence. And now in these later chapters the fear creeps in. Am I losing myself? If that thought has visited you lately, you're not alone. But hear me now, with the strength of quiet. Truth, you are not fading. You are shifting. And there is still so much you can do to stay sharp, alert, and deeply, beautifully you. Today we're not just talking about brain foods in the usual sense. We're talking about choices that say, I still deserve to feel strong. I still deserve to feel clear. I still deserve to be respected. These 5 foods and the morning rituals that come with them are about more than memory. They're about dignity. Let's begin. Blueberries, the gentle warriors of memory. They look small, innocent even, but don't let them fool you. Blueberries are powerful, just like you. Packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, they help protect the brain from oxidative stress, one of the key factors in age-related cognitive decline. But it's not just science. It's symbolism. Starting your day with a bowl of blueberries, in yogurt, in oatmeal, or simply on their own, is a quiet act of reclaiming clarity. It's saying, I choose sharpness, I choose vibrancy, and as you place them gently into your bowl each morning, it becomes a mindful ritual. Not rushed, not skipped, but sacred. If someone offers help, don't say, no, it's fine, out of habit. Say, I've got this one today. Then serve yourself your blueberries with grace. Small choices like this tell your brain and your soul that you're still in charge. Walnuts, food for thought and boundaries. With their brain-like shape, walnuts are more than poetic. They're purposeful. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin E, and antioxidants that support memory, focus, and cognitive health. But here's what's more powerful: how you eat them. Not by the handful while distracted, but slowly, mindfully, one at a time, maybe with your morning tea or after breakfast. Let it be a moment of pause. Let it be a boundary, a moment when you don't rush to check on others. Don't answer every call. Don't jump to meet someone else's needs. You sit, you chew, you think. And in doing so, you reclaim something sacred, your own attention. When someone pushes your boundary, a rushed request, a dismissive comment, don't react. Just pause like you do with your walnuts. That pause is powerful. It says, I heard you, but I also hear myself, and that's a brain-boosting skill in itself. Leafy greens, quiet confidence on every plate. Spinach. Kale, Swiss chard. They don't scream for attention. They don't beg to be loved, but they're strong, steady, full of wisdom, just like you. Leafy greens are rich in folate, vitamin K, and lutein, all known to slow cognitive decline and improve brain performance. But here's what matters even more. They symbolize quiet confidence. You don't need flashy packaging or trendy diets. You need foods that respect your body, just like you deserve to be respected. So every time you saute a little spinach or add greens to your morning eggs, remember, you're choosing strength over spectacle. You're choosing nourishment over noise. Instead of explaining or apologizing when you choose differently, say less. You don't need to justify eating differently, or thinking differently, or being different. You know what your body needs, you know what your soul needs, and that quiet knowing, that's the very definition of power. Dark chocolate, permission to feel joy without guilt. Yes, chocolate, but not the sugary kind that spikes and crashes your energy. We're talking about high-quality dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa, in small, satisfying pieces. Dark chocolate contains flavonoids, caffeine, and antioxidants that boost brain function, enhance mood, and even improve blood flow to the brain. But more than that, it's an invitation to experience pleasure, to enjoy life, to say, I still deserve sweetness. And too often, especially as we age, we shrink our joys. We feel guilty for indulging. We apologize for resting. We worry about being a burden. But what if joy is medicine too? Each morning set aside a tiny square of dark chocolate, not as a treat for good behavior, but as a symbol of worth. Eat it slowly. Let it melt. Smile, even if no one's watching. This is how we reclaim our right to joy, and one bite at a time. Fatty fish, the strength to stay soft. Salmon, mackerel, sardines. They're not glamorous foods, but they are powerful, especially for aging brains. Rich in omega-3s, they reduce inflammation, support memory, and protect against cognitive decline. But beyond biology, there's a deeper meaning here. Fatty fish are often misunderstood, like elders who are labeled as set in their ways. But beneath the surface lies richness, softness, depth. Eating them is an act of internal alignment, of saying, my softness is strength, my wisdom is worth protecting. If cooking feels like too much some days, don't see that as a weakness. Instead, prepare these meals in advance. Freeze them, or ask someone to help, not because you can't, but because you choose to conserve your energy for what matters most. That's not giving up control. That's mastering it. Morning routine suggestion, bringing it all together. You don't need to overhaul your whole life. Just gently reshape your morning. A possible routine: wake in stillness, breathe, feel your body, say something kind to yourself. Drink warm water with lemon, cleanse, awaken, move gently, stretch, walk, sway. Remind your brain that your body is still dancing. Prepare your brain foods. Choose one or two from this list. Eat slowly, no distractions, sit with your thoughts, journal a few lines, or simply reflect. Practice quiet boundaries. Say no with a smile. Say less with intention. Let your silence speak. These are not chores. They're ceremonies. Each one is a whispered reminder. I'm still here, still valuable, still whole. Why this matters more than ever. We live in a world that often forgets to see the elderly, unless they're sick, needy, or fading. But your worth does not decrease with age. It deepens, like wine, like wisdom, like a story whose final chapters are the most profound. These foods, they're not just nutrients, they're reminders. That clarity still belongs to you. That power can still be quiet. That even in this season of life, your presence and your choices echo far and wide. You don't have to demand respect, you simply need to embody it. If you've made it this far, let me say something directly to your heart. You are not fading, you are refining, and your brain, your body, your beautiful soul, they still deserve nourishment. Not just from food, but from love, from dignity, from peace. If any of these habits spoke to you, if they stirred something quiet but strong inside, I'd love to hear it. Leave a comment below, share your favorite brain food, or simply say, I'm still nourishing myself. Let that be our gentle anthem. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing, not because you need more advice, but because you deserve more moments like this. Soft, strong, and deeply yours. You're not just living longer, you're living wiser, and that's the most powerful nourishment of all.